we're here at TTRPG Roadshow, and this is our expert, Mr. Nathan Mickelson. He knows all things TTRPG.
Oh, please. The accolades can come later. But here, we came here to discuss a particular item, a piece that I'd find ravishing. We found it just recently. And there's only 3 in the world. It's what they like to call a dodecahedron. It's played in various things, and it's used to roll, and it's got quite the
Your count might be a little bit off there, Mr. Nathan, but I'm liking it. Oh, look, see, these ones even almost kind of match, because they got the red, too.
Let's do it.
Oh, no.
There's multiple.
But what is that one made of that makes it so special?
It's made of compounding resins and various paints. I'm getting a little bit flustered.
Now, see, they also make lizards out of compounding resins, and here at Lizards and Locations, we like to talk about that.
Yes,
on
lizards.
Location.
They are.
Why don't you tell us about this fantastic location that we're at?
We know that this is a spot where lizards congregate, and we know that they have a conglomeration here. They have various wares and various things that they sell, and they can be on location from time to time. We don't know they're traveling. They kind of do what they want to do, but this is a popular spot for there are some lizards right now.
Right there, in there. So many lizards.
So many lizards.
And if you want to see more lizards, you can check them out on Instagram and Twitter.
Don't let them.
Is this what a lizard looks like?
Let them drive the price up. You know their worth.
This
you
one.
know.
And what would you say this is worth?
I would say that's worth at least 50 quid.
And this one?
I've lost the metric for British scales. I believe it's 45 quid.
How much is
What
a
about
quid
this
exactly?
one?
Probably a lizard.
This one's worth a lizard? Oh, well, that's
Which I presume is more than a quid.
I don't even know what a quid is, so you might be right.
Let the Brits speculate.
If any of our friends know, tell us all about quids.
All right, so
Okay, great.
welcome to Lizard's Locations.
Nothing you said was a lie.
Yeah, what the hell?
That's true.
That was actually worth a lizard.
You didn't tell us about the ostrich
At
egg
least.
dice or the one that's made with pure gold and flakes in the inside?
Listen, I did what the character spoke to me as, and the character who spoke to me was very, very on brand, very, very authentic, very whimsical.
Is he single?
He's definitely single.
I'm going in.
Ready to mingle with dodecahedrons.
I'm going in hot.
Oh, I'm going in hotter than hot.
You have a dodecahedron bra?
Dodecabra.
You don't know what my nipples look like.
Here we go.
I guess that's fair.
Dodeca nipple.
Don't think anymore. Just like sides to the area.
This seems uncomfortable, really.
Like previously said, Lizards and Locations. This is Strixhaven Syllabus of Shenanigans, session number 9 for us. I almost said 8, but I said 9. With that being said, any announcements before we get started?
1 week to
I'm
go.
getting married, whore.
Oh,
Look
shit.
at that. We wanted to say it the last time we were filming, by the way, and we couldn't.
I didn't have a ring to brag about.
But now I
That's
can't
true.
brag about it on social media for like 3 more weeks, so there's that.
I mean, you could.
Or we could.
There's nothing stopping you.
Yeah, there is literally nothing stopping you.
So she just announced it right
No.
now.
There's nothing stopping
That wasn't really an announcement as much as a brag.
It's a brag.
you. It's a brag. It is a brag.
Can we do a cheers to it? Cheers!
Cheers,
On stream,
yeah.
Cheers on stream!
Cheers on stream.
Cheers on stream! That's a very smart way to cheers. Smart.
Unbranded water.
All right. With that being said, cue the music. We'll be back. L and L. For session 8, our wonderful students began their second 10-day at Strix U. They learned about basilisks in their shared magical physiologies class. They even got to find Bob's Kebabs and named it Bob's Kebabs because it was not actually known as that before. Our Furbolg friend. After a long day of classes, extracurriculars, they encountered Gracie. Spilled some coffee on him in his pants. Some wonderful Thirsty Thursday art has been shared.
On Patreon.
Oh, the low res is out everywhere.
I see.
But high res, join us on Patreon. I don't know why I'm looking at the
Yeah,
camera.
the cameras can't see it. They raced some colored costume toads, in which our lovely Cotton actually won.
Again, you can't see.
And Xanther was very jealous because that was the toad that he was racing before you got there. The red one with the cape.
Loser.
Got toad jacked.
After the race, our toads began belching and they began growing and they ended up tossing a few of our friends out the window.
Rude.
Leaving us
True.
to where we are now. And I need you all to roll initiative. So go ahead.
Ooh, I'm not going first.
I mean, let's hope not.
Keep typing about Bob's Kebabs over here. Since I'm definitely not going first.
Billy Bob's Kebabs.
Billy Kebab.
Billy and Bob's
You had a
Kebab.
friend named
Don't tell me about Billy
Kate?
or Bob.
Oh, do we?
Just
Okay,
don't.
we're rolling initiative right now.
Yes.
Rough.
It's okay, I got you.
Oh, I'm gonna use one of my cute dice. Cute dice.
Everybody roll?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Anybody 25 or higher?
How long we can get 25 or higher?
20 to 25.
Non-natural 20.
Non-natural 20. Okay.
Is there a natural 20 in an initiative show?
Surprise.
Yeah, I do the surprise. Yeah.
Ah, that's right.
Okay, so that was for Faerun. Alright, anybody 15 to 20?
You got a 6 or 18.
18. That's not doing good against the enemy. 10 to 15. Oh my. Okay. Can we just put some people down here real quick? Okay, everything will be fine.
Just making eye contact with Kat over here.
It's fine.
Everything will be fine. 5 to 10.
Fine.
Oh, 5.
5? No. You're not playing as Eddie, I don't understand.
5 is the lowest I can possibly roll.
Can confirm.
What do you got?
4.
4. Okay, close. Close.
You see this? You see this? You see this?
Oof. Oof.
One.
John, what was our toad's
Cup.
name?
What?
What was our toad's name?
There was. Let me go through.
Maybe it's
Crystal was not one of your guys's. There was Sasha, not one of your guys's. What was yours? Jimothy,
Timothy.
right? Gosh, what was your toad's name?
I guess we could
Hold
just
on, hold on. I
Yeah,
think I actually wrote
you
this
did
down.
write this down. I know that because
I have Billy Harmon,
Billy Harmon.
Crystal, Jimothy, and Sasha.
Yeah, because you called it Harmon, and then Xanther was like, no, his name was Billy, and then you guys
Right.
called it Billy Harmon. That's right.
Really hard.
Yeah.
Billy Hunt.
Yeah, and that was the red one with the cape.
Like an immortalized rock god.
All right, I will give you guys a chance right now to, besides these two guys, you guys can place yourselves essentially anywhere that is half, like this half of the fire jolt stand, right? This way.
I'm good here. Where's Chillin? Where's Chillin?
Everybody good? Nate, you go yours. So kind of just to paint.
I actually start a little later. Well, maybe before an hour.
So to kind of just paint the scene here, we
Let's start while I
have
was clapping like this, so that we're out of camera.
to kind of paint the scene here. We have this is Billy Harmon over here.
Oh, Billy Herman's so far
Okay. That's Crystal,
Now I'm in the completely wrong.
Sasha, and then Jimothy.
Can I readjust
Timothy,
now
what
that I
the
know where
fuck?
Billy Harmon is?
Timothy, you got some stuff on you,
What
bro.
was that?
Can I readjust now that I know where Billy Harmon is?
Yeah, that's fine.
I guess I'll be by my Jimothy.
Yeah, put me by Timothy too, because that's helping.
Do you want to be by Billy?
Armin.
Probably.
Do you want to be like back behind?
Yeah.
Like herish?
Probably.
Do you want to? Oh right, you sword dance and get up close, you little. Poor little.
Yeah. What were you gonna say?
Poor little wizard.
You little what?
Wizard.
You little.
Fast dying wizard.
I mean, we'll see if he'll hit me. That's the idea, is that it doesn't.
Yeah, I think cotton candy's much better at dying.
So far, historically.
Hey, the first time, she's the one that didn't die. I just healed 3 whole people.
All right. So with just so you guys can see, so this right here is Xanther Bowen, okay, and that is Greta, okay.
Like oil.
So just to kind of those two will be joining you guys. Everybody else got thrown out the window on this side over here. So first up we have is
Oh, me, right?
good old that's right. We have Jimothy going up first. So Jimothy, this one right here, is going to go to the nearest person, which would be right here. Is that
That's Astra.
Astra? Okay.
So, I have a spell slot taken up. So, and the only thing I could think of that I would use that for is to cast Mage Armor. But I'm not sure if I have that.
I don't remember any spells being cast for that.
I'll just reset it now.
Yeah, I'll just reset. That's fine.
Okay.
You just have your lucks. All 3 or 2 or 1 or...
I want to say 2 of my luck.
Okay.
If only one of us had watched
Yes,
the
I
show.
used 2 of my luck.
I did.
I did watch it, but it was a...
I actually watched it twice.
I watched it until the end, and Nate was asleep, and I just had to turn it off because I had the volume on my laptop all the way up.
So, we are going to have our giant troll, Jimothy, is going to do their, like, swallow attack. So they make a bite attack first.
It's not fun.
It's a 17 to hit.
No, that...
Alright. So what ends up happening is you're medium smaller, so it is grappling you now. Okay? Let's see. Actually, no. I lied. Actually, okay. Yeah, so that's just a bite attack. It's not going to try to swallow you yet. So it's just biting you right now. And it's going to do... Do you have any resistances I should know about?
Resistances? Lightning.
Lightning? Okay.
Or, I mean, no.
Okay. So that is going to be 4 piercing damage.
Okay.
Okay. And then it does 1 poison on top of that. Now, you have to do the target is considered grappled after a successful attack. Just so you know, it's a DC of 13 to get out of it, okay?
Okay.
So you're considered restrained / grappled, which I'll get a thing out for that in just a second. Next up is Farah.
Okay. Farah is going to play a little song to help Astra out.
Astra, you're on deck.
Not Astra. Astra. Gosh, why am I... Sorry. Terrible.
Who am I?
Who am I?
The world may never know.
Yeah, Farah's gonna play a little flute song to help Astra out. So that's one use of Bardic Inspiration. And then Farah's going to use her flute, one of her flute abilities, and she is going to cast Speak with Animals.
Sorry, is that a D8 or a D6?
Oh, excellent. I think it's still a
Normally.
D6.
Should be a D6.
Yeah. It's still a
I don't
D6.
know anything.
Okay. Can you get
Always.
without messing anything up? Could you get the initiative tracker things? I forgot to do that for some reason.
The initiative tracker.
You're good.
Hmm?
You're good.
Wow, you're quick. You're amazing.
Grease lightning.
You good? Sure.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I didn't know if we were paused.
So no, you're good. So you did inspiration, right? Okay.
So,
What do you do for the inspiration?
I just playing a little flute song to inspire Astra to get out of the clutches of the frog.
Okay, so you have like immediately this giant toad just rush you, like bullfrog rush you, and it like gets right up to you and just like it's like put its mouth around you, and you just kind of hear muffled, just some Lizzo coming through. Okay.
Yes.
Played on James Madison's Crystal Flute.
A little bit of twerk to it.
Yeah, it's thick 30.
Thick 30. And then I'm gonna cast, using one of my flute abilities, Speak with Animals on myself.
Okay.
It's bad bitch o'clock.
Speak with
It's
animals.
thick
Good enough.
30.
That bitch o'clock. It's thick.
All right.
30.
With that being said, that brings us to Astra.
It's me. I'm gonna do a thing where I start doing the blade dancing and try and fucking spin away.
Okay.
Try to imagine is it only an athletics check to get out?
I will allow acrobatics or athletics, either one.
Well then I'm gonna choose to do athletics or acrobatics. Fuck.
Was she actually grappled?
Acrobatics.
Huh?
thought she
Yeah,
was
yeah.
on
Their
grapple.
bite actually grapples you.
Oh, okay.
But I do get my bonus to AC for at the very least. Actually, do I get also a thing? I wish that this told me more. You have advantage on acrobatics checks, baller.
That was Cotton's the leaf. Is that what you're using?
Sure.
Mm.
A little bit of mallow.
Alright, what'd you roll?
Perhaps.
I'm gonna
Use it.
use the inspiration. Hey, okay, so that is
Clutch.
14.
14.
Clutch inspiration.
Beats it by 1. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
how do you get out? How do you picture your character getting out of it?
How am I grappled?
Their like mouth is like over you, so they're like halfway down your hip.
Alright, so because I do the dancing thing, basically what will happen is I'll take my sword, kind of like do a spin with the sword, and then like pin and like basically wedge the sword in their mouth so that it like
Okay.
holds it open,
Yeah.
and then just kind of like slip out and then slice up. It's not gonna do any damage, but it's just to be flourishing.
Okay. Very cool. So you literally just like put it up there, just kind of stick out, pull it
Yeah,
back down,
basically
kind
like,
of thing.
and then like just
Very
escape.
Now, was that considered a saving throw, or was that an ability check?
Ability check.
Ability check. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I see.
I did use acrobatics, so that would be sorry, that would be a ability check.
Gotcha. Okay.
Hey, shut up.
Because if you did it for an ability check, you roll it again and choose which one to use. So you have advantage on the ability check. Roll.
I mean, if I had failed both of them and then this wasn't going to work, I would have used my last lucky to try and get out of it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the last thing I want is to be a wizard trapped in a frog.
Yeah. That's not great.
And
Poison
also,
frog.
yeah, and then I can't really move because it's gonna attack me again. So I guess I'll just wait.
I got you 6.
Yeah, I know you do. Alright, but I'm gonna take the grappling thing off of her. So I'm no longer restrained.
Okay. Good enough.
And I think that's the end of my... Yeah, that's the end of it.
Okay. That brings us to Billy Harmon. So Billy Harmon is the one marked with the BBEG because he won the race. So why not?
Oh no, Billy!
Billy.
I should say this. It's an action to try and get out of the restraint, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an attack action.
Okay.
To get out. Yeah. So if you had double attack, if you did like extra attack, you could use your second attack to do something.
In a few more levels.
Okay. Level 5, I believe, is probably
6.
6. Okay.
6 for
For wizard.
blade songs. blade
Alright.
singers.
Billy Harmon is going to
nice, Billy.
go right up to you. He's going to do the same thing. He's going to go for that bite attack.
Billy, you don't want to do that.
Oh my gosh.
Can I try to
Silvery
convince him not
barbs!
to do that?
What?
Can I try to convince him
On
not
your
to
turn,
do
you could.
that?
Yeah. So that is a 23 to hit.
But he's silvery.
barbs! Silvery barbs. So I'm going to then roll again, right? Take the lower number.
Mm-hmm. Disadvantage.
Ooh, gosh. All right, that was very effective. I rolled a natural 19 the first time, natural 2 the second time. So that's 6 to hit.
Who are you giving advantage to?
No, I did not.
Oh, there's a good boy, Billy.
Was it just for?
I catch his face in my hands and start to pet him. Good boy, Billy. They think it should go over there.
You can give it to a giant toad too if you want.
I think I want to give it to. I think I want to give it to myself.
Okay.
Just because.
Can you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
And you're okay. Cool. So I used your reaction correct for this round.
Yep.
All right. So Billy Harmon rushes over you. You start hearing. What do you play music at it? Is that how you kind of like use the silvery barbs? How do you channel the silvery barbs?
So the way I kind of flavored it was that like when I do the silvery barbs, it's like I'll be playing my music for all my other actions and stuff that I'm doing, and then as a reaction, as Billy Harmon's jumping across, she'll be like she'll notice it out of her eye. She'll kind of clue in, and then she'll like play something a little bit like quicker to like kind of.
So there's like this dissonant trill that just pierces through, and like immediately as it jumps, it just does that little just head turn, eyes off the target. You just
And
both
then I
sides step.
catch his face and I pat him.
Yeah. Okay. So you're just like hi.
You're such a good boy, Billy.
Tattoos are glowing green.
Okay. Very very cool. Next up is I have it on my list here. Crystal is next. So Crystal is going to go to the nearest person, which is Xanther, over here. So you see it just kind of do a little leap over, and as it leaps, it's trying to just down attack it on Xanther. That rolls a 14 to hit Xanther, which is just his AC. So as the it kind of like swallows down on Xanther, dealing 4 piercing and 4 poisoning. So he's just kind of like, "Arr!" You just hear him like kind of banging on the inside of Crystal over there. He's just trying to get out of it.
What was that?
Next up is Xanther Bowen.
Well,
It was meant to be.
Does he fight with the bow staff?
Alright, so Xanther is going to use his attack to try to get out of it. And that wasn't great. So as you see Xanther like trying to get out of it, it kind of swallows down a little bit more on him. So it's down to his knees now, past his hip. So that's not great. Next up after Crystal is Sasha. Sasha's going to go to the nearest person, which is Greta. Same thing. He doesn't really hop this one. This one is kind of like does a little like just forward,
Scoots.
a little scoot towards it. So not much momentum coming down. That is a 15 to hit her with her armor on. It does not hit. So as she's like she has her maul up, and she's just pushing back with the maul, kind of at where the lips meet the bottom and top of the mouth, the jaw. So that ends that one's turn. Brings us to Greta's turn. She's now going to take that momentum of that, pull away real quick, and just come down quick with the maul on top of the head. That will hit as she lands right where the back of the head of the toad kind of meets the back. I guess maybe where the shoulder is.
the scruff of the neck.
Yeah. 11 damage to Sasha. Bludgeoning all of it.
Wow.
And she's going to take her bonus action to rage.
Nice.
As you see her, it's like, she just comes down straight onto it.
Wait,
Swords and frogs.
She's a barbarian?
She might have a level in it.
She is multi-class. She's cleric barbarian.
Clarabarian. Clarabarian, baby.
All right, that brings us up next to Vassie. You're
I
up.
heard armor and then rage. I was like,
That or
Yeah,
barbaric?
that's the cleric part. Yeah.
Clarabarian or barbaric?
barbaric.
All right, Vassie, what would you like to do?
Sorry, I was thinking about the barbaric pun.
Thinking about dicks.
Well, in the same 6 seconds that this fucking frog who used to be my friend swallowed my sister and she escaped, I became inconsolably angry, went into a rage, and decided to fucking beat the shit out of him.
As you do.
All right.
So I march up within katana range
Oops, sorry.
and katana the shit out of it with my extra 2 to melee and fucking bullcrap, provided I hit. And I have advantage because my friend is there. No, I don't have.
No, you
advantage.
don't have advantage.
I just get sneak attack.
We don't have pack tactics, unfortunately.
Fucking boo poo poopy pants.
We are not kobolds.
That's fucking 14.
14 will hit. Yes.
They fucking.
So can I get raging on Greta and raging on Vassie? Two ragers.
Time to get mad.
Rage against Toad.
So that is 13 damage.
13 damage. Very good. And which one was that on, sir? That was the
That was on our
Jimothy.
boy
Jimothy.
Jimothy,
Okay.
who betrayed me.
True.
betrayal. And that was 13, you said?
13.
Okay. Alright, that's a good hit. So the literally as you're using the what are you using to hit with?
Katana.
The katana. So as you gotta come down on that katana, slices a very big chunk of that neck. Right? I mean there's a very big cleaving mark where it comes through. Not the biggest of blades, but cuts deep, very, very deep across it. Really easy to go through that frog skin, toad skin. Anything else for you? The bonus action, rage action for the attack.
That's all I got until I
Alright.
get my second attack.
Good to know. Next up, cotton candy.
How much of an action does it take to toss a corpse fruit to my bestie?
I'll say bonus action. That's fine.
Okay, I use my bonus action to say, oh my goodness, Farah, take this and eat it when you're feeling hurt.
I think I've been doing that for your other candies too. So.
Farah catches it, just like, thank you.
Yeah. This one's more like a cherry than a mushroom.
Oh, this is.
Cherry, you say?
Yeah, I was saying Andrew immediately comes through ethereal
Yep.
space and grabs Cherry.
hitless
Fourth
cherry,
wall is
but-
obliterated.
Just try not to hurt Billy, okay?
Yeah, no, I'm going to use my action to pet Billy's face and say, oh my goodness, Billy, don't you want to be my friend still?
Alright, so you're doing an animal handling check.
Sure. I'm good at those.
Listen, if Jimothy hadn't betrayed me instantly, I would have tried to be his friend. Try to swallow my sister. and
I
not
can
fuck with that.
do this. I will roll this dice and it will roll really well.
Curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
That's a 19.
19.
Yeah.
Okay. Billy Harmon, as you... What do you say to him? You say...
I said, don't you want to still be my friend?
Okay. As you say these words to Billy Harmon, it's lashing out. It looks to you.
I nuzzle it with you with a dog.
It stops attacking. It seems to be, for now, okay. No longer hostile.
Meanwhile,
That's my action and my bonus action.
All right. Very, very good. That brings us up to good old
Jimothy.
Jimothy, yeah. Jimothy, which is currently over here, bit and missed, correct? Or just bit and
No,
it didn't grapple.
he hit me. I just got out.
You got out of the grapple. That's right. Okay. It is going to attack again. So it's just like tries to bite down on you. That is going to be an 11 to hit. Okay. So as it goes to bite down, how do you kind of parry it away from you?
I think like the way that this has all gone through, like I dodged out of it, and then my sister came and was like, I sliced into it, and then it kind of like tried to fall on me.
Mm-hmm.
And I just kind of like backflip away.
Okay.
I literally like plant the do like a backflip, put my sword in the ground to like help me
Push over it.
all the way
Okay.
through it.
So as you kind of do this little backflip, like it goes to swallow down. You like kind of bite down on you, and it kind of just gets over the sword a little bit. And whoop, it like pulls back, as it kind of like misses its target. Very good. Farah, you're up.
So who's the one eating Xanther?
The one eating Xanther is this one is gonna be Crystal.
Billy Crystal.
All right.
City Seekers.
Billy Harvin.
Farah is going to. First, she's gonna attempt to convince. Now that she can speak to Crystal, she's going to be like, "Crystal, you don't want to do this. Come on, like, calm down. Like, let's.
You're not that kind of frog.
You're not that kind of frog.
Okay.
You're not that kind of frog.
I'm a toad.
You're a racing frog. This isn't you."
Okay. Because you are speaking its natural language, I'm gonna allow you to have advantage on this. You're speaking toad.
I'm just trying to like.
Animal handling.
Are
Like
you
a-
speaking its love language?
I'm just picturing like evil Speed Racer, like Speed Racer. This isn't you. Your heart's in the game.
You're a racing.
And he's like, and you see Speed Racer like with a gun.
You're a racing racer.
I got a 14.
14. Okay. As you say the words, it looks to you, Crystal. And then Xanther like punches at it, trying to get out. It's like, and it's like trying to swallow down harder on Xanther. Just missed it. 15 DC.
Xanther's really getting swallowed
Ugh.
hard.
Nice.
That would be your action to
I mean-
do the speech of it. If there's anything you want to do for your bonus action, you can still do that.
Every time you drop this.
What?
Don't give me that look.
What look?
That look
I'll
you just
do
gave me.
I didn't give you a look.
I'll play. If Xanther can hear me, I'll give him a little inspiration.
Okay. All right.
Get out of the frog.
Okay. So get out of the frog.
Out of the frog.
You're like, you're kind of like speak playing into the flute, so you hear the notes, but also like a little bit of you talking through the flute. And it's just kind of like blending together. So he will get a D6.
Out of frog.
Yep. These things.
You
So that's
have to come.
Very cool.
Can't stay there.
Just P. Diddy's I'm coming home in the background.
I know who I want to take me home.
I know you want to get out the frog.
All right.
Out the frog.
That was Farah.
Out of the frog.
Astrid, you're up.
Hey, I'm gonna slap Jimothy with my sword. I'm gonna slap him with it.
Slapping frogs.
Frog slap.
Swallowing people hard.
Oof. That's not gonna hit.
Okay. What do you roll?
Oh, like 8.
8. Okay. So not a natural one though, right?
No.
Okay. So as you kind of go to swing at the frog, it looks to you just in time to kind of lift up sideways and just goes right. I mean, you could almost have just grazed it, as you swipe across. Anything for bonus or anything like
I
that?
don't believe I have another bonus action to do. Yep.
You already got your fucking mage armor and shit on?
I don't have my mage armor, but I have my blade song, and I can't cast. I don't think mage armor is a bonus action. I think it's a full action.
Okay.
So that would be the end of my turn.
Okay. So that brings us up next to Billy Harmon. Billy Harmon
Loves me and would never
loses
hurt me.
his turn. At the end of the turn, he gets to make a save with disadvantage.
What?
A save against your
A save against-
your heartwarming
Petting?
friendship.
Yeah, just see what happens here. It's disadvantage and natural 1.
An unfriendship save, if
He
you
still
will.
loves me.
As he's watching, he's like looking at you. Here's the battle going around. Concentration is completely on you right now.
That's right. You just look into my eyes because you're so beautiful and I love you.
Can I need a. I forgot this in my first and second turn apparently. Can I get a icon for or a thing for my familiar?
Yes. You have what shape is it in right now?
Right now, I believe it's an owl.
Okay, do you want to grab one of the either the pseudo dragon or something like that? That's fine. Yeah, that works. Oh, the bat.
The bat or the holder. I don't know.
Okay, the gazer. All right, so Billy Harmon's turn is now done. That brings us next to Crystal, who is currently trying to chow down on Xanther, right?
Yeah.
All right, so that means
Xanther challenge.
True.
Giant toad. All right, swallow. The toad makes one bite against a medium smaller target. Is grappling, so it gets to do the attack. Oh gosh. All right, that's a 20, non-natural.
Oh my gosh.
So the target is swallowed and the grapple ends. He is now considered blinded and restrained. He has total cover against attacks. That's great.
Good for him.
And then Xanther died.
We're just gonna remove him from the play real quick.
Cool. All right. Other than that, that ends its turn. So brings us over to Xanther, who is now
Inside a frog.
outside of Frog and restrained.
Can he just kind of headbutt?
John was dead set on somebody being inside a frog at some point in this campaign. There was no getting around it.
You know, this would be the frog that I drew, I think, the most creepy.
All right. He's going to
Headbutt the frog.
try to, I guess. He takes 3d6
Oof.
poison damage.
I'm glad that I got out. Jeez.
2, 4.
Thank you for the inspiration. Jesus. Saved my
He
ass.
takes 8. He takes 8 poison damage.
Oh.
I don't think he has that many hit points, boys.
So he's going to now try to get out. It doesn't give me a way how to do it, so I'm just gonna make it my own. Okay.
And you get inspiration.
Good to know. 'Cause
Advantaged inspiration, so you can re-roll it and choose which one you want to use.
he can reroll. You said
That's part of my motive potential.
that's really cool. All right. Okay. So it was a 9 and an 8. 11. 11 is not big enough to get out. So he's like trying to, and he's punching at it. So he's trying to get out, but his hand is burning from being like it's just like almost like you can't see it, but like there's this flesh starting to just kind of off. It's disgusting. And he's inhaling this poisonous gas.
Oh wait,
constantly.
so I can see him?
Huh? No, he's inside. No, yeah. He's trying to like punch out, but he's like in pain as he's trying to punch out. It's really bad.
Okay, when it comes to my turn, I'm gonna ask you a question.
Okay. His turn brings us next to Sasha. Sasha is going to it missed the grapple on her. It's going to try to bite her. Oh, that wasn't good. That will not hit. So as tries to bite down on Greta, she kind of just once again pushes its head to the side with the maul, not hitting it for damage, but just moving it away, just kind of just playing, keep away with the head of the toad. That brings us next to Greta, who's then going to, as she's playing keep away, now take a strike to come down on it. That'll hit. As she comes down with the hammer, she's going to deal 7 bludgeoning. Onto Sasha. Right. Okay, so 8. 3. Alright, that brings us up to Vasira.
I navigated away from D&D Beyond like a fool.
I'm just gonna keep cutting this dude.
Okay, and you're attacking which one? Just remember?
It's
Jimothy.
Jimothy.
Okay.
Betrayer.
Yeah, you guys are doing a pretty good number on it.
That's poo poo pee pee.
Yeah, that's only a 9.
A 9 to hit.
Yeah.
Alright, so as you go to slice across on this one, you try to aim for that same mark that you made to kind of cut deeper into it, right? As you go to do that, it kind of puts both hands, the front hands, catches it ninja style, right? And just kind of pushes it back like a Jiraiya toad would. Alright? So it like catches your blade and pushes it back. It doesn't take too much to hit it, you're just under.
You were just rolling
AC.
badly.
Yeah, I rolled a 3.
Oh, okay. Oh shit, that's a pretty good roll with a 3. Honestly. +6. Hit.
+6.
Yeah.
Level 3.
Level 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
No dice.
Cotton, you're up.
Okay, so little Billy Harmon looks like he's going to keep being my friend, yeah, because you're so beautiful.
Yeah, he's got he's got his attention on you right now.
I'm going to keep his attention while I walk just a little bit closer to the other guy. And try to split my attention just a little bit and say, Crystal, spit him out now!
So you're trying to do animal handling. Okay, I am going to give you disadvantage on this because it is currently squalling and there's something inside it punching at it, right? There's a lot going on here.
He wouldn't punch you if you just let him out of your mouth, you silly, silly frog! Oh no, I rolled so bad. 7?
Okay. So as you kind of do that, you get its attention, but you can feel that it needs a lot more coaxing. Right?
But I keep my hand on Billy so that he knows that I love him.
Yep. Billy's eyes are just on you. Anything else? That was your action. Bonus action, anybody?
I don't really want Billy to see me do something mean. How far can I throw my little fruits?
I'll go with 2060, like a dagger.
Dagger. It's pretty generous, actually.
And is it down to my ability to throw it or somebody else's ability to catch it?
Your ability to throw it accurately
Fabulous.
and far enough.
Then I'm going to take out fruit number 2 and say, hey, Lassie. And I'm going to throw it at Lassie.
It's like a coin with a fast you can hear you right now or not, honestly. Maybe flip it.
Lassie Astra, somebody catch this.
You can give it to my familiar.
That's true. Okay, I throw a fruit at an owl and hope the owl catches it.
How close is the owl to you?
Not 20 feet.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
35. So make a dex check with disadvantage.
Awesome.
Can the owl also make a check to see if it can like fly over and help or not?
Depends how
Not sure
far
it
off.
has.
Oh, that's true. You did ask that.
10.
Huh?
10.
10. What's your owl's AC? It's about 11 or 10.
The AC for the owl? Or
Yeah.
I don't want to hurt you.
No, it's more of did you hit to that area?
Like hit, as in like, is it in the area that you're?
Yeah.
AC is 11.
11. We'll say it's fine. So you throw it up to the owl, and the owl just kind of one claw just catches it. Kind of like has to swoop really low to catch it. You threw it a little too low.
You better tell it what you want it to do. Because
Make sure Astra eats that.
Okay.
Okay.
So I realize she's hurt more.
You see it like.
Yeah. And then what you say, Astra, obviously sense of loyalty. So
Yeah.
no problem. Cool. Good. All right, that brings us back to the top with good old
Jimothy.
No one's currently grappled. It's going to bite down again on you.
Me again?
It's trying.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Silvery barbs.
All right. And it's a new round, so that works. Yeah.
She's gonna play her shrill flute again.
All right. Still a good roll though. Not extra points. You don't get the double damage. So 8.
What is it?
Huh? It's an 18
I reroll
plus 4, 23.
Reroll that.
You use your last luck. All right. 10 plus 4, 14.
Nope.
All right. Very good. Very good. So as it goes to bite down on you, the first time it goes to like kind of bite down at you, it kind of has you almost in its grasp, right? And then all of a sudden, like there's this piercing music being played from the flute, right? This dissonant trill, and it kind of lets go, and then it goes to bite down on you kind of again.
And then I trip backwards and it.
Yeah, it literally like you trip,
Yep.
and it kind of you fall out of its mouth.
Yep.
Yeah.
I feel like that's how lucky would work.
All right, that ends its turn. Fair. You're up. Asher, you're on deck.
Crystal, you spit out Xanther right now!
Okay, so Crystal is the one that is on Xanther. So it would have been disadvantage to what's going on. Advantage because you're speaking language. Normal roll. Anyway.
But,
Okay.
because I used silvery barbs and I gave the advantage to myself just now.
It would be double advantage versus one disadvantage, so you have advantage on this.
Spit them out now! 17?
17 is enough. DC of 15. So, as you, like, it's like getting kicked and, you know, like there's a lot going on. You're like playing the flute this one direction, the next thing you're kind of like catching, you're like trying to manage this whole scene going on.
The sun's getting real low, big guy.
I was gonna try and vortex warp him out of the
frog.
if you would allow
There's this moment where like you raising your voice at it, snapping at it, not just asking gently, but like you commanding it. It's like like that. It is going to spit out Xanther. So he is no longer inside swallowed. He is prone though, so he's back on the map if we took him off.
I did.
Not necessarily stop fighting, but you know what I mean, like it's out of.
She didn't say stop fighting.
Huh?
She said spit him out.
The problem with that one is that he was not the racer for Crystal.
No, I know. And
Yeah.
he's not.
Is he prone?
Oh yes, he's prone. Yeah.
You said it isn't stop fighting. It's just.
Oh, because it's just falling
And
commands.
I'm like, yeah. She only said spit him out.
Yeah. All right. Good. That brings us next to after use Astra.
Well, she did just hear someone command the frog, and it worked. So she's going to like kind of process that for a second, and she's going to command Jimothy to like stop.
Just to be clear,
Stand
Timothy
down.
was your.
Yes.
Okay. So go ahead and make an animal handling check.
This is going to be a straight up roll, honestly. Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Whoa!
Okay. So for the purpose of the natural 20, it is no longer going to get any animal handling checks against it. So it's out.
Okay.
So as you are like yelling at it, it's like, you know, in the middle of a battle between you and your sister, like there's a sense of like stop. It takes that moment of like eyes meeting you and realizing you're not the enemy. You know.
And to be fair, I haven't hit it yet, so I haven't done any damage.
Yeah. So it's going to back off, and you kind of see it just kind of slowly backing up.
I'm gonna take a second to like hold on to my sister.
You're gonna have to.
Yeah, just like kind of hold her back for just a minute.
All right.
And then also I'll have my familiar. I imagine you're gonna go and attack the person attacking Greta, because that's your friend, yes?
I am going to keep attacking because I'm pissed.
I'm just gonna like turn you and redirect you to the other frog.
Okay, so you're kind of just like shifting.
Yeah, I'm just like.
Do you
kind of-
allow it? Are you contesting it at all, or are you kind of?
No, it's my sister.
Okay. Yeah.
Like.
So I'll do that. Like point her to the other direction, and then my owl will take the help action to give her advantage.
Cool. Anything else with the fruit with the owl, or
Is that an action for her to give me the fruit?
it would be bonus action for it to?
Then a bonus action to give me the fruit, and then I can take. I'll take the bonus action to eat it.
You can't get two bonus. It would just be that you
It's
you
your
now
bonus
have it.
action to take the fruit from the owl.
Unless it
and
gets
it's
its
your
own.
bonus
Does it have
action.
its own?
I'd imagine so.
Oh,
I just don't know. Like does
I'm
the
not
Yeah,
frog familiar?
it has its own bonus action. It has its own economy.
Okay.
It has a move bonus action.
Okay, then it can absolutely do it, and you can use your bonus action.
Okay, sweet.
Like a potion. Yep.
I just realized. So I meant in my head to use my bonus action that turn to eat the
I'll work on that. It's fine. You can eat yours. What's the effect of the fruit?
You get 11 whole HP.
Oh wow.
There you go.
Like above
They're
They're
minus
not,
6.
they're
temporary-
not temporary.
So it's just regular HP?
No, I'm not sure.
You just heal 11.
I'll find out.
This is a homebrew spell, right? Corpse
Yeah, I'll find out.
Oh, then I
11
probably
is a lot of
it's
health.
probably a bad idea to eat it right off the bat.
I ate it because I was told to.
Yeah, and
Yeah, they're hit.
Astra only
It's
has
based on the
18.
hit points the animal is slain from, right? Or no?
Well, twice my spellcasting modifier plus hit points equal to the challenge rating of the dead creature.
Challenge rating. Okay.
Yeah, not the HP. That would be pretty.
Yeah, that would be good. Yeah. I have a dragon for shit.
Fair used to Cotton Candy saying, "Eat this immediately." It's like, oh,
So
How does it
basically,
taste, by the way, corpse fruit? Because this is like from decay. Like
it's a fruit.
it's a fruit, but I mean, you made it from
It's
a slay.
Well, yeah, but it was just a plant that grew up in
I mean,
the
you
sling.
Does it
realize
taste like
that
alcohol?
you realize that most fruits are made
fermented?
from compost and like literal shit. Yeah.
I guess it's just for me. I'm just
Like
thinking
a,
like
like a mead
necrotic
flavor
spells
almost
are
because
not
it's
known for their
fermented.
flavor.
Well,
But-
Nate has a good suggestion.
Yeah.
Fermentation can make it just taste like
Yeah.
weird.
Okay, I'd be good with that. Yeah.
All right. So
Like a
just to be
wasp.
clear,
Slightly fermented fruit.
I had my action, which was
To
calm
command
it down.
Yep.
Bonus action
To
of the bird to give it to me. My bonus action to eat it.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if if like it's an action to move my sister. Like I'll
You're not physically moving. You're just rotating.
I'm just
That's
rotating
fine.
her,
It's
yeah.
fine. You're just
Okay.
using your movement speed to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then my bird's action is to use the help.
The help
command
action on who?
On Vassie.
On Vassie, so you have advantage on your next thing. You know. All right. Good to know. So that ends your turn.
Yes.
That brings us back to Billy Harmon. Billy Harmon is currently been. I'll say because it rolled a natural one on its first one, it's going to completely omit its turn this time. Okay. So I'll bring it back to the next person, which is going to be Crystal. Crystal has been told to spit out Xanther, so it is going to immediately leap over and leave Xanther alone. And go to Greta.
Oh no.
Poor Greta.
Oh no.
Not the most intelligent of creatures, but
I mean, he's flanking, so
they get advantage.
Or Greta.
Greta's
that,
a tank.
That will
She
hit. That's an
always gets
18.
fucked.
It's their job. She's a tank.
So
Also,
she-
that she hasn't. She should get fucked though. Someone should fucking fall on that sword, I guess.
Alright, 5 total damage between. I'm rolling like bad for damage. So it's 5 between blood, piercing and poison.
And then,
Okay. So Crystal is now has Greta. That brings us to Xanther. Xanther's going to take half his movement speed to get back up,
Smart move.
and he's going to.
what's
go
his
ahead.
what's his vibe right now? What's he doing?
So right now, Xanther, like,
With frogs,
he's just
too.
like, you can see, like, he has these, like, burn marks on his skin, right? And he's kind of like, his last, like, as he gets up, he coughs out this, like, greenish fog, this mist.
Oh.
And he's like, ugh, ugh. He's, like, shaking it off. He turns towards it, and he's gonna go into, like, this. No, he's not scared. You know, he's gonna immediately start going into attacks on it.
Okay.
So he's going to go ahead.
He's going to attack the frog that just ate him.
Yeah, the crystal. Yeah.
Hey, you pick your battles.
Xanther not known for intelligence or wisdom, apparently, based on his stats.
Ugh. Still in the fight.
I'm alive.
Okay, he's not going to use that yet. All right, he's going to go ahead and do an unarmed attack.
Frog punch.
Okay. So as he goes to punch on the side, like of the what would be the rib cage of a toad, as he goes and his fist sits into where that mush is, right, where our rib cage is. He kind of just sits. Fist goes into her. He's going to just really he's like just trying to jam in as far as he can with that.
How's it go?
Rolls a 4 bludgeoning as he just jams straight into the side of that toad. That was Crystal. Alright. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Flurry of blows.
Boom, 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 boom. Take that, toad.
First one misses. The second one hits an 11 AC. So it hits on there, just jamming straight into that same side there.
Are we really
Yeah. You rolled a 9 on that. It was 11 AC. That's a better hit though. 7 bludgeoning. Okay. None of these toads are looking particularly too bad yet. I mean, maybe lost 1/3 of it. All right, that brings us to Sasha next. Sasha has not been told anything. Sasha, however, cannot. It can bite, but it can't. Let me look at the rules for the toad. It's really weird how it's written. Okay, yeah, so it can. All right, so this one can bite. So now, see, watch as Greta's getting kind of like picked up. It's gonna try to T-Rex it, like pull from the bottom out. So Greta is getting pulled from the bottom there with advantage. That's not good roll though. But just enough. Thank God, that was close.
To do what?
To what do you call it?
Because you say that's bad, but you may be referencing for you.
Huh? Oh no. So it was just enough to hit.
Okay.
Like literally it hit 16 AC. So not good for her.
How is she looking?
About the same as Toad. So about 1/3. 10 piercing. Oh, she got bad rolls. Alright, so she gets 19 total damage. Now she's looking really rough.
Okay. Good to know.
Okay. It is. They are both grappling her, but only one, just so you guys know mechanically, only one can swallow the
Sure,
combo.
sure.
So they're both grappling her, pulling on her. She doesn't get the inside the mouth effect, but she does get the damage.
Okay.
So ends their turn, brings us to Greta, who's going to try to break out. She does not want to get swallowed by it. She's going to try to break out with her legs first. She's going to kick off, try to kick him off.
Come on, Greta. Come on, Greta. Come on, Greta.
Okay, she's able to get out. So she kicks that one off. So she kicks off what would be this one.
Okay.
Pushes off. She literally just leg presses that shit off. Kicking it off. Alright, good. Bessie.
I'm gonna fuck up this toad.
Which one?
The one that just let go of Greta.
Okay.
It gets about 2 seconds to recalibrate before there's a katana in it.
Yeah, so it's like shaking off its head and your katana immediately comes out on its back.
Just absolutely shredded.
Oh, well, never mind.
It's a natural 20.
Natural 20. Alright. Sword. Shing! Right on the back. Go ahead and roll for some damage here. Remember, you double everything on mine. So modifier, everything. So just roll, calculate it all, double it by 2.
Okay. So that's 10 dice plus 4 plus 2, 16
Times 2.
normal, times 2,
Is it on a D8?
32.
32? Okay, and that was on
Yeah,
who,
so-
so I know.
This one.
That's Sasha.
Was that a sneak attack?
It had exactly 32 left.
It wasn't the sneak attack so much as I gave her advantage.
So therefore,
Sasha.
So yes.
yes.
Yeah. Sasha had exactly 32 left. So
Wow.
how do you want to kill Sasha?
I'm telling she let go of my friend. Had one moment to be like boom 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 before.
Okay. Okay, so you just really come up I'll say you kind of slice down the back and then come up and skewer it and just pull it away from her completely and just kind of shake off your fucking katana as the body just.
Sick.
I take enough
That's awesome.
seconds to recognize dead, and then I turn on Crystal.
Crystal. Okay, so you got Crystal in sight now, so we can go ahead and kind of just.
Of course. the universal sound of a dead frog.
All right. Anything for your bonus action?
I don't have any bonus action
Scream.
things.
All right. You still have movement. Do you want to use any of your movement to get closer or anything?
Yeah, get me up there.
Okay. So I want to move.
How much? Can I bonus action anything to help her out of the thingy?
You unfortunately you don't have help as a bonus action unless you do as a rogue. I don't know if rogues have bonus action help.
No.
I know they have dodge and stuff like that. Hide and
Dodge,
dash.
hide, dash.
Disengage later maybe. Did you get?
I think it's disengage.
I think it is disengage, yeah.
Yeah. Because monks have to use a key point.
Oh.
And then if you're a thief, you also get something else.
I think it's dash, hide, disengage.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think they get dodge.
Gotcha.
Because that would sound like it would be overpowered.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Okay, so that ends your turn then. Brings us up to Cotton.
Oh no.
I'm going to keep talking to Billy because I like him. He's a good toad.
That's true.
And then I'm going to try to make the other toad who's still fighting over here, Crystal. I like Pet Billy. I'm going to cause fear at Crystal and hope that she runs up at me.
Okay, so Crystal, who is biting onto someone, you're saying you're trying to make them afraid?
Yeah,
Okay.
and like everything just gets kind of dark around them and they get all wobbly.
Okay.
And they have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving.
I'm sure making them afraid is going to help.
Not great. We'll see.
I don't want to hurt them because then Billy will think he's going to get hurt.
Natural 17.
Ah.
Plus 0.
Probably.
That's what I rolled.
Yeah, probably.
That
does it.
makes it, yeah.
Okay. So as you're kind of, like, it starts to get dark, and it starts to like kind of almost get a little like woozy a little bit, kind of like how fear can become nauseous, you know? It kind of like, and it starts kind of swallowing more. It like takes the nausea to like re-uptake.
Then I'll pull.
People are getting gold from my mouth expressions right now.
Then I'll shout at it because Faerun has taught me how to mock people rather viciously, and so. Nope, I lied. That's an action. I will pull
I
out
was gonna say.
I will pull out a piece of rock candy from my pocket.
Okay.
It's blue like my hair.
Oh.
And I will cast Magic Stone.
Which is a bonus action.
It is.
I think it's bonus action to do it and then an action to actually throw the stone.
And then I'll get ready to throw it
Yeah.
because I don't think I can throw it with the bonus action. But I'm not really sure.
It feels like that's how the action economy would work, but yeah.
Okay.
I think the spell is a bonus action. I think you have to use an action to throw, but I don't really know.
It's weird that they wouldn't just have
it
it
doesn't
be-
happen with the bonus.
It's weird they wouldn't just have it be an action to do it and throw
Could you
it.
read it for us real quick?
It's because you or someone else can make a ranged attack with one of the powers.
Okay, so the
Okay.
bonus is just channeling.
To charm.
Okay.
Okay. Makes sense.
All right.
Then I do 3 pieces of rock candy.
That's right. Yours is the rock candy. That's cool. All right. Fun.
Because I can do 3 pebbles at once.
Okay. So you have this like this rock candy starts kind of forming in your hand, and it has what colors?
They're blue like
All blue?
my hair.
Gray hair. Okay. Very very cool. And it's your turn.
Yes.
All right. That brings us up to Jimothy. Jimothy is going to take their whole turn to just start gashing out.
No, come back. Aw.
So they see the window and just jump out.
I wanted to ride the frog.
I want to ride the frog so bad.
So Jimothy out of the turn order. Alright. That brings us to Faerun. After I'm dead.
Man.
Faerun is
Beans.
going to stamp her hoof on the ground and be like, Crystal!
Spits one out. Starts eating it
Instead
up.
of Crystal!
What? I'm just trying to do a thing.
There's like 2 legs that stick out his mouth.
Let go of Greta and you get out of here right now!
Okay. Yeah. How long does your spell last for speaking? Is it last like
It's a
or two?
minute.
Okay, so you're fine still. You're
It's
good.
definitely not
This is
a
the third,
minute
this is
yet.
the 3rd or 4th round.
Yeah.
So go ahead, roll handling.
Well, actually, it's 10 minutes.
Oh, shit.
So we're
Oh, that's
good.
cool.
We're
here forever.
Yeah. You speak in frog for a
You're
while.
just over
Is
there
it 1 or 2?
With advantage or without advantage?
I will say, gosh, I'm gonna have to say just normal because there is a disadvantage for it. 1, not being your frog, and then 2, it's in the middle of swallowing some stuff.
Yeah.
So
It's kind of busy.
yeah.
Up with this
If
frog.
this was him trying to say it, it'd be different.
Ooh.
7, that's like
7's not gonna do it. So it's just like. Like it's look at you like doing the shoulder shrug, like no,
As it-
I'm
as
fucking
it-
eating.
As it's doing that, I'm vortex warping Greta out of its
Okay,
mouth.
so can you describe what vortex warp does, just so I know?
Sure, let me go to my spells.
Feels.
Spills, and automobiles. One day I'll find it. Vortex Warp. You magically twist space around another creature you can see within range. The target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw, unless it chooses to fail. Or the target is teleported to an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see within range. The range is 90 feet.
Okay, I'll say that because the legs are out, it's not fully swallowed. You can see it.
Mhm.
So yeah, Greta will. Is it Greta? Right?
Yes.
Will fail her save.
Okay. And I'm going to basically Vortex Warport next to.
Oh, did we just roll it into
here.
your turn?
Huh?
Did you have more you had to
Oh
do?
shit! Did you have
I
more?
thought you were doing a reaction.
Oh no.
Oh no, I still wanted to.
Go ahead. You got.
Oh,
Put
no, sorry.
it in your back pocket for
I
something.
was like, oh, okay,
I'm-
reaction, and I
I'm
was
ve-
like, this seems more like a
Oh no,
a turn.
Oh no, you're right. I'm sorry.
Please, go
It would
ahead.
be broken if it was a
Is
reaction.
she's just gonna be like, she's gonna recognize defeat with trying to get Crystal to be like docile. She's gonna be like, look over to Vasi and just sort of like, or like, it's gonna be like kind of like a sadder song. She's like
Okay.
a little upset.
It's
She's
gonna
like,
be
alright,
fucking headbanger.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
actually, that's a good point. It'll be like, it'll be
If you
like
want to
something
inspire
Vasi.
Vasi, you want to go Slayer.
It's like it'll be something more rocky, more headbangery because she knows more what Vasi likes now after.
do 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 do. Nice. So, Vortex Warp.
Okay, so you're inspired. You have Vortex Warp going on. Where are you putting Greta?
I'm gonna put her right next to Faerun. Just put her right over here.
Over there. Okay. So as Greta, there's this really cool. I picture Vortex Warp kind of like Obito.
I was
Yes.
I was reading your mind.
So like there's this like twisting of time and space, right? Like and it just kind of kind of diffuses all the light,
Kamui.
right? Yeah, and so yeah, and it just twists it and
Mhm.
and then the next moment, pop
Yep.
on the ground. She is prone because she was being in the act of being.
That's fair.
So she's like on the ground, like you know you see like she got a lot of blood on her neck currently, right? And where her like chest and like right below her chest is.
Cast Vortex.
Kind of where the mouth has been clamping down on her.
Hmm.
So she's looking rough. All right, that was your action, correct?
Correct.
Anything for bonus action or your familiar?
I will not be taking a bonus action, but my familiar will fly over to Vasi and help them again.
Okay.
Although I guess they don't really
Help
need it at the moment.
and inspiration.
All right. So you are essentially like you watch as. Sorry, what's the name of your familiar again?
Avis.
Avis. So Avis kind of flies around, and as you're kind of in that sparring match, Vasi with was that Crystal, right? It's kind of flying around the head of Crystal and kind of just distracting it, kind of trying to give you that advantage, kind of like Phoenix and Harry Potter when like attacks the basilisk a little bit. Cool.
Just, like trying to hit it, but it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, it's kind of just distracting constantly. Yeah. All right. That
Go
is
for the eyes, Avis.
your turn. Bring this to Billy Harmon. I now would get to roll disadvantage.
Don't run away, don't hurt me, Billy.
Natural one again, so it's going to lose its next turn fully.
Wow.
So that's 2 natural ones on disadvantage. I rolled with Billy Harmon.
Mm.
All right.
He's just chilling, man.
Yeah.
He's
Crystal.
like, yeah, this is pretty chill.
Billy Harmon's a chill frog.
Crystal's just like,
Billy Harmon is my new
Makes a
giant
swallow.
dog pet.
Mine
there's
ran
nothing in
away.
his mouth anymore. What the fuck happened to the thing that was in his mouth? Turns immediately. And it's just gonna like, kind of like attack. It's been told not to hurt Xanther essentially, so it's trying to stay away from Xanther. Xanther will get attack of opportunity though.
Oh, nice.
That will be that's a 6 plus 4 is a 10. So as he goes to punch, it just misses the tail end of it. Just kind of
He just missed the broadside of the toad.
Yeah. It is now going to make the bite attack on you.
Side of the
Anything to know as far as disadvantage or anything like that?
No disadvantages, only resistance to physical.
Okay, cool. Alright, so, that was a good ass roll. 19 plus 4 is a 23.
What is it, though?
Reroll. And this is Silver
Silver
Barbs.
Barbs.
Okay. That was good use of it. It is now a 9 to hit.
Nah.
So, as it goes to, what do you do for your spell? We had like the flute playing. What do you kind of do for your Silver Barbs?
That's a good question. Because my Silver Barb is probably more like voice space as opposed to the instrument.
Okay.
So let's see.
You just start
Oh,
spelling.
she probably is like-
physics.
Just confuse the toad.
Distract them.
You could also engage because you can cast through your familiar, so you could do something with the familiar as distraction
That's
as well.
that's true. Let's do the silver barbs, like the little like vines of barbs, like kind of like entwine in my familiar's feet, and it kind
Okay.
of like slashes at it.
Okay,
It's just magically distracting enough to kind of get rid of that.
so as the familiar Avis is flying around the toad, and it goes to leap at it, the vines start growing down its leg, and it kind of like brushes against its face, creating
Yeah.
that weird seaweed texture.
Yeah.
Kind of thing that kind of makes you like, what the heck? That toad wouldn't maybe have, but the force of it is kind of knocking it, not damaging it, but just like, stop swatting at me, you
Yeah.
know, kind of feel to it. And as it does that, it just turns its head, smashes into the ground, looks to you, you're like right next to it, just misses you.
Alright.
So,
And so I'll give.
You know, Vassia, she didn't even flinch.
I'll give
Yeah.
it. I'll give advantage to Xanther because Fassi already has it.
alright, so Xanther now has advantage. Let's put 2 d20s up there. Alright,
So like you see like little, like the same kind of silvery like barbed wire that comes around and like
Mhm.
wraps around his fists.
very cool.
Give some extra humph.
Yeah.
Alright, so, gosh, that was Crystal, right? So Xanther's up now. Xanther, running up. Oh, he ain't done this fight. He's got advantage now.
Mhm.
He's going to do his unarmed attack. 11 plus 4 is 15. That'll hit. So as he kind of just starts charging, does like the Superman punch,
Mhm.
coming down on his
All right,
back.
Brains.
Not too bad. 6 bludgeoning on that. And that was Crystal, right?
It's damage. Yeah, that's Crystal. Can't believe my fucking frog ran away. This always happens.
I almost killed your frog. It was a bad frog.
And he'll use his last flurry. Because he's still low level, so he only gets one more
He
flurry.
stopped.
Uh,
After you slice
he only
his
has
neck
advantage for that one hit, right? Correct. So it's a 14, and that's an 18. So both next to the flurry blows come in strong.
No.
7
Alright, dang.
and
was not
5. 7 plus 5, 12. Good. All right, now Crystal's starting to look rough now. Okay, you just watch as Xanther, boom, the big punch. Then he comes across with like a leg kick across his left hip, and then he comes down elbow straight into the middle of the back of the toad. He's going wrestling on this.
Nice.
Thing, and he's just going straight into it.
This dude
It's-
is Roman Reigns.
This toad is looking rough. I picture similar body style, actually. Yeah, to it. Kind of got a little that that weightlifter
Yeah.
look with the Christmas tree, but still thin.
Does
you
he
know?
does he yell ooh-ah after?
He
gets
does not,
it?
no.
Okay.
But his hair flickers with the fire because he's the fire genasi, so each flow is just like literally just sparks coming off his hair,
Hell yeah.
and he's got the dreads going down. So that leads us to after is Greta. Greta's going to use half her movement to get up. She ain't running from a fight either.
Well, okay.
5, 10, 15. This one's not attacking anybody, right?
No.
Yeah.
I won't let her
25,
attack him.
30, and then dash. 5, 10. Oh, sorry. 5, 10. Jumping over that. We'll say acrobatics. See if she can clear that. Yep, she's fine. So she jumps over, just leaping the bar, uses her turn to get up to the toad.
Astra literally does all this stuff. He's like, "Yeah, I've set this up nicely," and you just see Greta jumping in off of
Maul
screen,
on the shoulder.
Like, I just stopped this.
All right. That ends her turn. Vassie, you're up. Inspired and advantaged.
While this motherfucker is getting the absolute beat down, the elbows getting beaten closer and closer to the floor, I go in with a slashing motion. Not quite downward, because I'm very small.
Okay. Diagonal.
But, just, we're doing the beat down downward.
Okay.
So that
Ooh.
is...
That's a good use of advantage.
Yes, it was. That is a non-natural 20.
Non-natural 20.
You don't
Alright,
want to
so
use your inspiration. You get an additional. So if you use if you use my bardic inspiration, the target and each creature of your choice you see within 5 range must succeed on a con save or take thunder damage equal to the number rolled on the bardic inspiration die. So if you use it, you can deal thunder damage.
he
5 thunder damage.
5.
That's good. It's literally
Well, you have
second
to
highest you can roll on that.
you have
so.
to succeed on a saving throw.
What is it? Me?
Yeah,
Oh, wisdom?
Constitution saving throw.
Okay, I'm better at those. Constitution for me is going to be a +1, so 12.
Nope.
Okay.
Nice.
That is something.
Is yours 13?
Fantastic flute music.
14.
Wow.
Literally,
Busted.
as that like you that music that you hear coming at you, right? It's been following you. Like these notes are following you, like almost around your head, like an iron stone. And as you come down, you charge, you
Some
slice
Fantasia
down. Your blade just crack of thunder as you make contact with the toad. And roll damage.
I rolled. Not a lot. It's a
You says you.
7 plus 6 is
13.
13. Thank you. I'm not good at that specific range of addition.
And how much thunder damage?
Plus the 5 thunder.
Plus the 500.
Yep. So that's
How do you want to kill Crystal?
exactly like that. Just with a downward righteous slash, and then
Okay.
like the explosions, and I'm not even like. If Vassie is surprised that her sword suddenly exploded with sound, she doesn't show it because the only thing that happens is her smile gets wider
Okay.
with each crack, 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 boom!
Alright. Here's what's gonna happen. Sword comes down. And the halves just split on the sound of the thunder. And just literally symmetrical down.
And she's just like,
And you can see Xanther. Because you can have
buddy.
directly. Where there was a toad, there is now
It's like,
a gore.
it's just like, boom.
Yeah, it's just like that slight like peeling before the sound of thunder hits. Bam.
what's
Is
the look on
the-
Xander's face?
You just see Xantha and his hair just kind of diminishes. Like you would think it like with blaze, it's like dim. Like you just intimidated almost. Like that's a very intimidating strike.
I wink.
Is the floor burning a little bit from the acid?
There's just little bits of pockets that are attaching the floor, like it's a wooden floor, you know? Just little bits, nothing like
And then
crazy.
Greta comes in.
Yeah, literally you see Greta turning, like running in, boom, runs through the...
Yeah. Falls like tumble through it.
Is that me or you? That's the predator. The hand grab, the shake.
Nice.
Alright, very cool. The last toad that we had on the map is Billy Harmon
It's always funny.
and rolled natural 1, so we'll say that it is now,
My friend?
it is
My pet?
been, like, it is now calmed down. 2 natural 1s in a row, we'll say that one's done. So,
Does he get to live with me?
over the course of you guys cleaning up and essentially, really, like, you know, like, what the fuck just happened? Doing the math, everybody's okay, you know, kind of thing. About a minute goes by in that time in which Billy Harmon now shrinks back down.
I pick him up and stick him in my pocket.
Okay. You can do that.
For anybody who didn't see that, I basically showed Mary that my unarmed strikes do 0 bludgeoning damage because I've got -1 strength.
You'd be like that.
I have a toad in my pocket.
So,
Avis is gonna try and eat it.
It's in my pocket.
Well, he was gonna try and eat it before you put it in
as
his
should
pocket.
be.
Would you put that under like miscellaneous magic items?
Victory.
Is that the toad acquired music?
I'll walk over to one of the dead toads, and I will actually both of the dead toads, and I will plant a seed in each of them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so 2, yeah, 1 has been claimed by you, 1 has ran away, Timothy ran away. Crystal and Sasha, the one's not owned by you guys.
My fucking toad ran away.
Yeah.
He's gone now.
Somewhere he is also shrunk down to the
Somewhere
size.
he's getting eaten by a bird.
I've got Billy Harmon in my pocket, and I grow a plant in the middle of the other 2.
So, can you real quick make a perception check?
Who?
Her, since you're going to
Jesus. Funk.
Well, it is a 19 plus something.
Absolutely no regard for that felt.
Sorry, Nate.
Oh, it's Nate's. Oh
It is a 19.
no. I didn't know that part.
Here, perhaps,
That's why I had 2.
But
If Nate's okay with it, that's fine. I was just like, oh no.
That's kind of what the felt is for, anyway.
But that was 19.
19. Okay. While you are doing the planting of these corpse fruit seeds, the toads,
It's gonna need
what you saw earlier, them belching,
pretty sturdy.
they're belching out a black oily substance. Everybody make a history check.
I'm good at those.
I'm not.
Still little or what?
Oh, natural 20.
Oh, I actually did okay.
I can get a natural 20.
Nope.
That's because I'm the best at history.
Oh yeah. Do you
I
also
feel
have
like
a
you're
negative
lying.
modifier?
No.
Oh.
I got a 16.
16,
13.
13.
4. Yeah.
Natural 20.
Okay, so all three of you,
Oh my god, we rolled the same dice.
all three of you guys, so Vassy, Astra, and Cotton, just not Farah, realize Cotton was fastest.
I'll tell Farah all about it.
That substance, that oily substance, is the same substance that you found on the mimic's body.
Oh my goodness, this oily substance is the same thing that was on the mimic's body. Isn't that
The only thing that's
No
different
way.
Right?
about this one is there's a sweeter smell to it.
Can I make an investigation check?
Can
Okay.
I lick it?
Huh? You get
Because it's sweet.
investigation.
17.
17. Okay, and for you?
Where the hell does investigation go? There it is.
Investigation.
15.
Okay. So
It made you laugh.
both of you guys, you tasting it and you like kind of
It smelled sweet. And
I tasted it.
Love
Yeah.
sweet things.
yeah, you kind of like taking, you're probably like using some kind of prong or something to pick it up.
Yes.
And like just looking
Yes.
I also
You
want to taste it.
at it. Okay.
Hold on.
I'm gonna slap her hand.
16.
No, slap her hand up.
Dex save.
Oh, yeah. No! 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 Fucking 8.
Okay, as it's so close.
What are you doing?
It smells good.
Don't eat it.
Why not?
Because we don't know what it is.
That's how you find out.
No, it's.
You have 5 senses.
Yep. For sure.
You look
So-
at it with your eyes. You listen to it with your ears. You touch it with your fingies. You smell it with your nose. You taste it with your mouth.
Even if you could identify it after you ate it, what if you identify it as something that's toxic?
Then I deal with that.
That's what the corpse fruits.
No, dumb. Dumb idea.
You take care of me. That's what.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
What?
Yeah.
I don't like this.
Wow.
I want to eat it.
No.
No, I just want to eat it more.
If you try it again, I'm gonna vortex warp it away.
You never
So-
really have any fun.
What you find out.
Oh
is
yeah, that's
extremely
so
sweet.
little amount of
Does not
stuff we
taste
got
bad at all. You did taste the previous one. That one did not taste good.
No, that
this
was like
one tastes
mud.
pretty good. The consistency though is the same.
Okay.
That's what you find out too. It is extremely similar. I mean, it is the consistency is the same. You still can't pinpoint the origin of it, but it is something that is earthy and maybe the sweetness is why it was encouraged to
Is
eat.
it like, okay, when you say sweet, do you mean
Yeah.
like something that was cooked in like it smells like candy, or sweet is like it smells like something that's rotting?
Candy? Yeah, as in like something was enticing it.
Okay.
Yeah. So like this is not a byproduct. This was a product that was swallowed.
So yeah, somebody intentionally did this.
Yeah. But the previous sample you had did not have that characteristic at all. It was more of a leather polish, kind
Sure.
of feel to something that kind of maybe for whatever reason.
Xanther, she's gonna kind of.
Yeah,
Did
what's
you-
up?
Did you guys feed the frogs anything?
No, we found them outside and they were around this black puddle.
Ooh, let's check it out. We could make fun molasses candies, but with this. Snow candy.
She hears you. She is deliberately staring at Xanther.
Yeah, there was like a black puddle and we found the 4 and they were glowing kind of weird, but
Where did you find this puddle?
just outside.
Can you
On
take
the other
us
side of the
to
building.
puddle?
Yeah, I can take you there. We should probably check on our friends who got thrown out the window too.
Right? Is there a punch card around? Because like this is a cafe where I assume they have punch cards where like
This
the
is Fire
10th
Jolt, yeah.
The 10th drink is free, right?
They do have a punch card, yes.
And what's her face is probably not at the bar. Otherwise she would have been helping us.
No, Alina's there.
She's just standing at the bar being a loser.
She is currently hiding down at the bar. Like, if you walk up, as you go to walk up to the bar, she's kind of, oh, hi, how you doing?
Are there punch cards?
Yes. Did you buy something?
Yeah, I saved yourself from being killed by frogs.
Oh, okay. Did we give you permission to race these frogs?
Yes.
We did.
As far as I know.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, I'm so sorry for that.
So thanks for saving me from the problem that you guys created.
I didn't bring the frogs in.
Okay.
Damn it, I just wanted the punch card.
You can buy something.
Walk away.
I'm still staring at
Xander.
Xander.
I was absolutely
Yeah.
gonna
So,
steal a punch card.
Astro, you want me to take you to the puddle, or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
Do you want to try it, or something?
No.
Let's all go to the puddle.
Okay. I'm sorry about your frog, by the way.
Yeah, same. It just fucking whatever. Let's go.
I pet Billy
Hey.
hard.
Yeah, Faerun's gonna walk over to Billy and be like,
Don't taunt me.
not everyone can be as good as you, Billy.
That frog is on thin ice.
Xanther walks,
That
as
frog is
Xanther's
on thin
leading you
ice.
out, Xanther walks over to him.
What's wrong with Billy?
Take good care of Billy.
I will.
I don't know if we should be keeping Billy.
You can come
He
hang
can
out
have
with
the
me.
extra room.
The plum?
He can have the extra room.
Billy gets one more shot.
Billy just
Billy
kind of,
didn't
Billy
hurt
like
anybody.
with his cape on,
You can continue.
just a little nod.
I'm just picturing an entire
goes by.
like an entire room that's just completely empty and there's just a frog in it.
Yeah.
Faerun's gonna kind of take Billy really quick from
Yeah.
like cotton
Frog
candy and look
loves
at him and be like, she still has
For 10 minutes, yeah.
yeah for 10 minutes. She's gonna be like, "Now, Billy, you be good, okay?"
He just kind of like,
Or she's gonna be like, "All right."
Well, congratulations, Cotton. You've got a familiar.
Billy just kind of looks to you. Thanks. Only you guys.
What?
You guys hear it. You can hear it because you're speaking.
Oh,
You're speaking now.
okay.
Just like thanks.
Why did you attack us, Billy?
I just ate some stuff and I became big, so I was hungry.
What was this? Did it taste good?
Tastes like pudding.
You know what pudding tastes like?
I always steal some from. Never mind.
You said puh and then ding.
So nobody was out there when you ate this pudding.
No, it was just a pile on the ground. That's usually how I get my food.
Okay.
I love how all of John's characters have like just a little bit of passive aggressive anytime they have to answer a question. Like the most passive aggressive frog ever. Yeah, asshole. I ate it off the ground. What about it?
Okay. She's gonna okay, Billy, I'm gonna hand you back over to Cotton.
Okay, she can't talk. Oh, okay, hi. You can't hear. You just.
I will talk to you all of the time, and I will feed you little bugs and little lizards.
Is her voice always that high?
Yeah.
No.
I feel attacked right now.
You're on thin ice, Billy.
Are there any bugs in the fire jolt cafe?
There's stuff. I mean, it's not the best in closing of spaces, especially when the windows got broken.
I'm gonna follow Xanthar out to the fire.
Okay, so Xanthar kind of leads you. Looks at Billy, nods. He's walking. Kind of like leads you
I'm a
out
frog.
the side door on the eastern side, and leads you around. And there's this kind of like, in this area there's like a red clay, okay, and the red clay has been broken in like kind of like a pothole shape, so natural shaping to it, and sitting in it is just this black, thick almost like oily substance.
Can I do a thing that I think would be fun, but isn't necessarily in the rules? Is I want to take like a flask and vortex warp the puddle. It's like a little puddle, and put it into the glass.
The only restriction I would have is, does it say it has to be a creature or can it be an object?
Can I?
Just because they can get on dangerous grounds if it's object. You know.
Do I have a flask?
It says creature.
Creature. That's the only reason I would say no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Can I pretend that I totally have a flask in my backpack somewhere?
Do you have any type of water skin? Because I can just substitute your water skin for.
Sure.
I mean, I definitely have a flask, so I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
Oh, well, actually, I'm not sure. I don't have anything that says that I have a
I
water
assume you have something to hold water. Do you typically drink out of a flask?
Sure.
Okay, there you
Why
go.
not?
Why are you collecting it if I'm not allowed to eat it?
I'm going to collect some and we can make candy out of it.
Yeah!
I
That
can't.
face says that you don't want any of the candy.
So you collect,
Yes,
collect
correct.
some of it with the flask? Okay.
Flask of sweet
Pretty easy.
Lagoon.
There's plenty of it for to get in there. Oh, your flask is messy because it doesn't like scoop easy into the flask, but
Yeah, he's basically a mage handed into it.
yeah.
How much is there? Like, is there just like a, is it? You say a
I'd say-
pothole, but like,
I'd say about 3 inches deep of it, and maybe half a foot diameter.
and it's just sitting in the ground.
Yeah, it's just like it looks like a pothole that has this black substance. You know, it's like there's clay. It's like imagine where the grass line is, right?
Mhm.
There's red clay. It like small little pothole on the edge.
I'm gonna
the grass
bury
line.
it.
Okay, just covering it up.
Maybe we should tell a professor about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that right after this, but I don't want other things to eat it while we're doing that.
Okay.
So, what she's gonna go into Vassie's backpack and take out one of the bags of flour that I told you that I put into her
Yes.
bag.
Yeah.
You don't know that there. So she's gonna take the
What is that?
flour and she's gonna dump it onto the thing to like cover it up, just like cover
Right.
the scent about it essentially.
Yeah, yeah.
And then cover it up with dirt.
Okay, so the flour will easily mask it. Just make a little survival check just to see how well it's covered. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Was there
That's not great. 5.
5. Okay, it wasn't a particularly hard thing.
Right.
It still looks like a fucking mound of flour there.
Right.
You know what I
Okay,
mean?
That's fine.
Yeah, but it has been sufficiently covered. It's just not the most pretty filling
Sure.
of a bottle.
Sure.
Is there any kind of? Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Oh, I was gonna say, is there any kind of marks or anything around the area that would suggest somebody planted this?
You can make an investigation check. That was an interesting roll. How'd you do that?
All you. I'm also gonna set up a little perimeter of like tripwire around it to try and like keep things away.
What are you using for it?
I've got fishing line that I
Okay.
was using, and then I have some pitons.
Pythons. Okay, so you just got a little python, couple, maybe like 2 or 3.
Yeah, and then
Mark
it's got like
around.
little bells on it, so that if anything touches it, it'll just go ding-a-ling-ling, and like
It'll make a
it'll
sound.
scare some stuff away. That's the idea.
Okay, that's easy enough.
Natural 20.
Natural 20, and that was for. Remind me what you're trying. You were trying
I was
to.
trying to investigate
investigate.
if somebody planted this, or if there's any kind of tracks, or.
Natural 20. Okay, so there are boot marks that are seem to be freshly into the clay that's not from where you guys stepped. Leading, give me a second here. Leading southeast.
Do they look like big boots, or are they like small boots, or?
All boots are good boots.
I would say
These boots were made
medium
for
creature.
trekking.
Medium creature. That helps. 5 pebble.
And so they're not like, because like, you know, it would be like, okay, some kind of humanoid, because it would be someone that has like a foot, not like a, you know, claws or hooves or something.
You need to
Oh,
make an
yeah, you're
investigation check in order to determine that one.
Well, he's doing that. He did.
I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah. The boot prints are normal humanoid. So, and I say normal as in not shapen with claws and stuff like that, right? Obviously, you would see that with boots on. But it seems to be a typical medium-sized. He said natural 20.
Mm-hmm.
No bigger than 5 feet.
Small.
It wasn't me.
It was me. I didn't know.
Farrah's gonna kind of relay all this information to the group and be like, looks like somebody planted this. I see foot marks going this way. Kind of medium-sized, maybe 5-foot tall humanoid, headed southeast.
We're not 5 foot tall.
We're 4'9". The magic number.
Put us on a fucking booster seat.
Xanther looks to you. Oh, yeah, I see what you're talking about. These boots, you said southeast?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're in central campus. Okay, so it'd be easy enough to track, probably.
Should we follow them?
Someone should tell somebody about this.
That
Doesn't one
actually
of you have a
sounds like
teacher that's a bear?
a better idea.
I do have a bear teacher.
Bears can smell good.
Are they a challenge?
What can they track by scent?
The toads? No, they're less than one. They're like a quarter.
But it rounds to 1.
Are you talking? So a giant toad is a challenge rating 1. So a regular frog or toad.
But we were fighting giants.
They were challenge rating 1s.
And I grew 2 more cards.
They smell good.
2 more fruits, and you used 2, correct?
What?
You used 2 and got 2.
I can't say in character.
I grew them out of brainberries each other.
At this point, we'll say a few minutes have passed. Thorhan has regained consciousness and is helping up Ragdor and leading them towards you guys. They were maybe 20 feet, or maybe 30 feet going around the building. You know what I mean? Like, they weren't quite. You guys are on the east side, they're on the southeast side.
Can I send my familiar to go get Ruxa?
Yeah, I'll say that's fine. Yeah. It'll take some time. Roots is not that close. He does live in Central Campus. That's where his house was. But it'll take a little bit.
Okay. I just want to. I'll send Davis to go find Ruxa, who hopefully know to follow
He's
the
an
bird.
owl too,
It's an owl.
so it'll be fine in the dark. So that's good. Yeah, it's
And
nighttime.
And then I wanted to go over to my friends who were thrown out a window. Make sure they're all right.
Is anything happening to me since I did, in fact, eat the
No, nothing's happening to you. Yeah. Good question.
I was not allowed.
Can't imagine why.
I'm sad about it.
You had, to be fair, you did have the smallest when you taste it, right?
Pull out the flask.
Suddenly, cotton candy is 30 feet tall and
Feral.
just eats a building.
Swallows me whole. Surely no one will make porn of this.
And then we were a vor podcast.
Can you roll me 66s real quick?
As if as if all of the getting eaten by toads wasn't enough for that.
Tobes.
So we go up to our friends who were kicked out a window.
Yep. So Thorhan is kind of helping out Ragdor. Walks over to you guys.
Just slap.
Hi, you guys. Sorry we weren't much help. He kind of like cracks his neck, stiff. We is everything okay?
You got your asses kicked.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I'm not used to being thrown that easy.
sorry, we got it.
Did we defeat them all? Everybody okay?
We're okay. One of them's in a pocket. One of them ran off that
Oh.
way.
I'm
And the
glad
others-
it's smaller. How long did it do that during the fight, or when did it get smaller?
After the fight.
That one was kind of chill the entire time anyway. So
You're a nice boy.
you know.
Don't take this on
Billy.
Billy.
Billy doesn't do anything to anybody.
Apparently, she's gonna look at it like it's really not concealed well, is it?
Billy's a good boy.
Well, the reason there's a pile of flour there is to cover it up so that other things don't eat it.
Sorry, cover what up?
There's some black goo sludge. It smells really sweet. Also, apparently tastes really sweet. And the frogs ate it. It became really
You
large.
tasted it?
Attacked it.
I don't know
Don't
why
get me
she
goddamn
does it.
started on it. Don't
Okay.
get me
How
fucking
else are you
started.
going to know if something tastes good?
Ragdor's immediately like, honestly, I would have done the same. Artificer. Always
Ragdor-
hands on.
Astra wouldn't let me.
I can't imagine why.
If it's for science.
Okay,
You
the
are
science.
okay.
I'm a
You realize that this is
Yes,
the
I'm
thing that
perfect.
the frogs ate to beat the shit out of you.
No, I didn't. They already had the frogs, and Thorhan's like, yeah, he was with me. They already had the frogs when we got
Right.
there.
With the frogs ate the sludge.
Oh, the stuff that's underneath the flower.
Yes.
So not the flower, but the.
No.
Cool.
Yes. This is how conversations.
About to change my diet.
No more gluten.
This campaign's to convince everybody to go gluten-free.
That was really good. No, it was rice flour. Fuck up. No. Yeah. So it's underneath there. I sent Avis to go get Ruxo so she can try and track, because we found some footprints leading away from the site. I can only assume that is whoever put it there, because there's really no reason to be back here besides that, really.
So these, and he kind of turns. He's listening to you, and he kind of turns to Xanther, right? He's like, so to be clear, you found frogs next to a black puddle, took them inside and wanted to race them. Yeah, I did that. Right. Cool.
Sounds reasonable to me.
Did me and Astra make a moment of meaningful eye contact because you're thinking the exact same shit?
Yeah. There's just like this moment, like. Okay. So Thorhan just goes. All right. They eat the stuff, but they don't get bigger than first. It took time. We've been
Apparently.
racing for a while.
Yeah, how long did you guys race before we got there?
At least 45 minutes or so.
It's a pretty long time. We're still cotton candy. We'll keep an eye on them until.
That's interesting. Okay, but they reverted back to the same.
Yeah, the whole process apparently only lasted like a minute.
Okay. So we could say maybe.
Maybe I should drink more of it so we can find out what really happens.
If everything goes wrong, I can do it. I can kill you.
Well,
So we-
I think you could just talk nicely to me like we did with Billy Harmon.
I'd be willing to take one for the team.
And murder a friend.
So we could say that the whole process between.
You can see why I don't want you to be the one to eat the thing.
You're my hero.
Yeah. Okay.
Thorhan's just watching this.
I'm pretty strong.
We could say that between the consumption of this and the effect, as well as the post effect of reverting, took about an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have you guys seen this substance
To play
before?
a slight prank on Astra, I'm going to allow myself to start getting just a little bit bigger.
Okay, make a deception.
Can I make an insight check?
Yeah, against it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna make it because I'm gonna draw my sword. Oh, I did okay.
I got a 17.
I also got 17.
Oh, that's so sad. 15.
Oh.
15 versus
17.
17. As you kind of like start changing the color of your face a little bit, slightly, kind of thing, you can kind of see like this little smirk that came on her face just before.
So she's gonna be like, oh, cut that shit out.
Okay.
God, Candy, I almost drew my sword on you.
Oh no, I wrapped you in a big hug and we're probably squishing Billy Harmon, but he's okay.
Aren't you like 6 foot something at this point?
Yeah, you have to kneel
You're
down.
literally like
Child.
right into your stomach.
Her face is right up against Billy
Yeah.
Harmon.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen this substance before? Is this something that we've...
Oh my god, yes, but the last time it tasted like nasty mud,
You
right?
tasted that shit again. Okay.
Of course, why would you not?
Okay.
It's a perfectly legitimate way to function.
My roommates are much better, but
I know.
It's a perfectly natural way to understand the makeup of a material.
Okay.
Be
Was there
fair,
anything weird about that time? With you?
Like, did I change
Yes.
it? No.
Okay.
didn't you have like a nightmare after that?
Are you talking about the hand that touched
Yeah.
my shoulder? That wasn't it like
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I think the professor's needed for this one.
Eventually.
what if some of us go to the southwest and some of us go to find a professor?
Well, my
Oh,
familiar already went to
never
see,
mind.
get the
Pretty sure the tracks lead southeast.
And I meant southeast.
That's what I said, right?
At that point, Thoron just like, okay.
Yeah.
Southwest, southeast.
Cotton Candy pointing at something southwest, and then Faerun just like pointing in any other direction.
I also like the idea that Farrah like deduced all this, and then that's just like, yeah, so they go this way, and Farrah's like, okay, yeah.
Oh, I assumed that you said something.
No, I did say something.
Oh.
I said it out loud, but it's just
Yeah.
like, yeah. Just,
Thorhan knows that I'm really good in a battle and just a himbo everywhere else. He has to know.
I don't think he's. Yeah.
Okay. So does the professor come up?
I mean, eventually, I'd say you guys staying around talking for.
Did I say where we were going? I don't think Asher said that we were going to the southeast. I thought they just said that I went to see the
some of us follow the tracks and some of us wait for Professor Ruxa?
I don't think we decided.
Yeah.
You sent the familiar to go get Ruxa.
Yeah.
Let's
We
wait for
checked
the
on our
professor.
friends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't say where we were going.
Let's wait.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm ready to get an early start on our homework.
Oh, I found the other NPC mask.
Homework!
Right. So we'll say 10, 15 minutes go by. Owl comes back. Well. Fine students out at this hour. Must be working in a lab. Nope, that's day 7. Why are we out at this late? You see Ruxa kind of in his robe. You know, like not his teaching robe, but like in his like really like my Gilmore robe I have, like a purple robe, just kind of walking by bifocals, just kind of resting on the nose.
Hi, Professor.
Ah,
Well,
good to see you. What brings you guys out at this hour?
a total disaster.
Oh, what happened?
Boo!
Does not get the pun. Does not get the pun yet.
So these frogs.
Oh, that's, I barely believe that one. Good.
I'm going to sleep.
She's gonna kind of give the breakdown. Like, we took the frogs in, and we had like the race, and then they got big, and they got scared, and then we had to calm them down, and they jumped out the window, and we threw her friends out the window, and she's like kind of like rattling all of this off pretty fast. And I imagine Rooks is like, yeah, all right.
So, gambling. I remember those days. Frog racing, that's a new one to me.
We've
Usually-
never had the things we're gambling on attack us before. Things we're gambling against, maybe.
That's a lie. You're always attacking whoever we're betting against.
Yeah, but the people we're betting against, not the things we're putting bets on.
Okay.
You haven't done much good gambling then.
Clearly not. Is there another level of gambling? we're not doing?
There's areas that never mind that. But
Super gambling.
Super gambling.
Vietnam. It's like Vietnam politics. Anyways,
Make the joke. I don't want to steal your joke.
That's fine.
Super gambling. I'm in.
super. And so Farron's gonna kind of be like, and so Billy told me that he found. Well, Xanther told me that he found a puddle back here.
So who's Billy?
Billy Harmon. She like holds out the frog.
Oh, this is one of the subjects that you were racing.
Yeah,
He is quite adorable.
I
He's
know.
on thin ice.
They're nice.
Farron's gonna kind of tuck Billy and be like,
There's nothing
Billy's
wrong
good.
with Billy. He's perfectly healthy and fine and nice and calm and perfect.
I had to kill 2 of these frogs. I don't trust them.
You killed 2 of them by yourself.
No.
Were they that big or?
They were.
Oh, that's right. You said giant. They became giant, right? Okay.
You want to look in Fire Jolt?
I should probably take it. He kind of stands, looks through the window. He's pretty tall. Looks.
God, that must be nice.
Turns back to you, kind of hunches back over. This is a puzzle. So they liquid, you say, a substance, oily, sweet. You tasted it. Good idea.
This.
Love it.
There's some over there.
Oh, this flower. I thought you said it was black substance. Oh, you. Okay. He kind of like starts scooping it up, moving it away. This is what a waste of flour. Use this for baking. It just
The bear bakes in a big
Literally dying.
Can you actually? Can I go ahead and ask? Does he like put his paw out and he's just like scooping like that, like a bear?
yeah. Could make good bear claws. Anyways. He gets to the substance. This is completely fused with the flour in here. He just kind of pulls up because when flour touches the liquid, just kind of fucking absorbing it, making this
Oh my
mushy
god, is it
nasty.
like black oobleck
It's-
now?
it's-
That's
It's disgusting. It's like Play-Doh that's melted in your hand. It's just,
It's that stuff that, like, if you hold it, it's
Oh,
liquid,
yes,
but
the
if you poke
non-Newtonian-
it
yeah, the
hard-
magnetic shit. Yeah.
It's like-
Oobleck.
Oobleck. It's like
It's
when you
oobleck.
punch it, it's a solid, but then
But
it's
it's
like
non-Newtonian.
the non-Newtonian.
Yeah.
It's the most overdone roux you've ever seen in your life.
So
There you go.
he's looking at it. We could have analyzed it, but
Oh, I've got some here.
good. You have a flask full, right? Is it? He kind of. Do you mind? And he pours just a little bit into a little sample vial. You know, pours some in. Thank you.
Because it's
Shakes
hard,
it.
Because it's hard when you, like, hit it really hard, can I jump
Wow.
on it?
What?
When you use force to touch it, because when it's hard, can I jump on it?
Oh, you could try. Yeah.
I jump up and down on it.
Okay,
And then
it-
I get off.
It's
because-
sloshy.
But it's pretty firm, because...
It gets hard, but it's like sloshy hard. You know
It
what I
makes
mean? Like,
ripples.
yeah. And so he's like shaking it and seeing if there's any change in color from the shake. Sniffs. That is sweet licorice. It smells very good. I see why you tasted it as also. Takes the vial. Well, I'll do some analysis on this. In the meantime,
Taggers in the heart every single time.
southeast, you say, is where this. Do we know for sure that these footprints are connected to the placement of this?
I can't imagine why anyone else would be back here. It's not exactly.
It's the only footprints I saw other than ours.
Yeah, they're pretty fresh.
I'll
Pretty
tell you what.
suspicious.
You are students. I don't want you to stay up too late on a school night. I'll send some of my companions out, and we'll send some of the teachers' assistants out. And let them. Southeast
The red
immediately
shirts, if
makes
you
me
will.
think Witherbloom makes sense for this kind of substance. Earthy. Kind of smells it, kind of pulls it out again, smells it. This is new. And you said that in your story that you have encountered this before.
Similar.
And it was a mimic?
Mhm.
That it was not sweet.
No.
No.
That
Tastes like butt.
That seems nefarious, doesn't it? That something was the same compound but altered for more ingestion.
You can see why we came to get you.
Yes, it was the right thing to do.
Maybe Mavinda has some of the stuff at the Mimic.
Maybe.
She was there.
Was Shockbeak with you when this happened the first time?
Yeah, it was
Ah.
in the library.
First day.
Induction ceremonies?
Mm.
Okay, orientation day. Okay. Well, you have done splendidly. I will let your professors know from your day one classes that you should all receive extra credit
Hell yes.
on your homework for this week.
Wow.
It won't be for every week. This is just in good faith.
Fair enough.
Thank you, Professor.
That's so amazing of you.
Thank you, Professor.
Well, I will head back
I
to
don't know
my
who that
blue
was.
house.
That was mean.
Yeah, I don't know who that was.
You
It
were
was-
possessed
it wa-
by the make fun of my friend ghost.
I wasn't even trying to imitate cotton candy. I was just trying to do a fucking thing, and it just came out as vaguely Swedish.
Astra, I look forward to seeing you in class.
When is that? Is that tomorrow that I go into that class?
I don't even know what day it is, so
Today is the end of day 1.
sure.
Basic magic. Yep, I'm seeing him tomorrow.
I will see you. Get good
See you in
rest.
the morning.
We have big lesson coming. Every lesson is big in my house.
Is all of your lessons blue as well?
No.
That's good.
I wish. Boy, do I wish.
It is a very pretty color.
Yes.
Is his robe blue?
No, it's purple.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure.
Too much blue just doesn't work.
Yeah.
But you can always have so much purple.
All right. Well, I will return. I shall send out news. I will also speak to Professor Shopbeak as well. Thank you, all of you. I don't know all of your names, but thank you. I'm sure you told me it once, but
I'm Vesna
Goodbye, people I don't know. Away.
I'm Vesna Gloria Nefertiti Windcaller. Thank you, sir.
The name is Captain Handy.
Puts his paw out.
Let's shake it.
He shakes it.
take care of that toad of yours.
Of course, he's still very precious to me.
Remember, frogs are friend, not food.
I would never eat Billy Harmon.
I might.
Here's that.
Never
Here's that.
let anyone else eat Billy Harmon.
Billy
Well,
Hart's something.
I bid you all adieu. And I would not be able to bear it if you missed your class tomorrow. Sounds total disaster. And he starts walking.
You see, there's like this one moment where he takes a glance at the flower, shakes his head, and then keeps walking.
It's
away.
flour! It costs nothing!
I jump on it again because it's still kind of hard and it's amusing.
God, just rip Asher's heart out and just throw it in the fucking pit of non-Newtonian fluid, don't you? Jeez.
Alright, what do you guys do after meeting with Professor?
Should we follow the footprints too?
He did kind of tell us to leave it alone.
I'm ready for bed. I have a run in the morning.
I'm not in the mood to get attacked in the woods.
We've been almost killed by stuff.
And not the first time.
So you guys heading back to the dorms then, is what it sounds like?
Sounds like it.
Okay. Everybody obviously has the same door. You guys are all first years. So you guys are all heading back together, crowd. On the way, Ragdor is like handing a potion to Greta, and like just kind of like they're kind of mending some of their wounds and stuff like that. And Ragdor has some extra potions with him, so he's handing one out. Did anybody take a lot of damage in this fight or no?
I took this many.
I took damage, but then I got healed it by the
Got
ghost
healed.
cherry.
You already ate yours, but you're at max health, I think. And did you take any damage?
No.
No. So he kind of like looks.
As he's handing the potion to Greta, Freya's gonna kind of wave her hand, and she's gonna put a hand on Greta and use second level cure wounds.
Oh, cool. Can you go ahead and roll for that, just so I can kind of see?
Roll to see how much.
She got down to 9 health left.
That's why Vortex warped her away. I was like, make sure she doesn't die, and then she ran back in. Like, oh, what can you do?
It's 10, so 14.
14 total.
Mhm.
Okay.
You can
That's
throw a horse
lot
away
better.
from
She's
a
look. She
freaking watering
immediately
hole,
posture gets better. You can see the marks on her arms and her chest and below her chest kind of like start to like not quite fully heal, but like that Wolverine where he like starts to like you can start to see the wounds close and stuff like that. A little bit bruising happening, especially right on the collarbone for her. And then Xanther looks at her kind of. He's just kind of giving her an arm to help pretty much. You guys make your way back to the massive phallic-shaped tower of your apartments.
Nice.
And
you know what goes on there.
Studying.
Yeah, definitely.
Phallic-shaped activities.
Mm-hmm.
Like studying.
Yep.
Studying phallic-shaped activities.
as you guys get back to your guys' dorms, anything you guys want to do to finish that night?
Have you ever told me my patron, or has my patron ever told me their name, or they just...
No, I have never told you your name, and it is on purpose.
Before we go back, Asher's gonna like hang back for a second and kind of like call out Jimothy into the thing. See if it comes up.
Make a performance check.
Okay. 21.
What color is Timothy?
I use the purple one.
Purple. There's this.
Nice.
And then you feel.
This wounded ass.
Oh no.
You feel. Right on your shoulder.
Yeah. Nice.
It kind of just looks at you.
I thought you were gonna say you feel the owl come off of your shoulder.
What the fuck is that?
It's the frog.
Still glowing.
Jimothy tried to kill you.
They're still glowing purple, by the way.
Great.
Yeah.
I want to know what that looks like. Keep it.
I
I'm whispering, I want to see what's going on with the frog, so I'm going to keep it. And I realize that doing that in a way that's whispering is not conducive to
Stage
a podcast. So now I'm stage whispering the same thing.
I reserve the right to kill Jimothy.
You just see, like, because, like, Astra's head's looking towards you, and you see them. It just looks at you.
Never forget who did this to you.
It swallows its croak, you know.
You take good care of my sister. Or
Asher just kind of looks at the
If it
frog.
could rut-row.
Asher kind of looks at the toad and goes, yeah. And then pats it on the head and walks away.
I wrote Jimothy the Ultimate Betrayal, killed 2 of them motherfuckers, then Billy Harmon is on thin ice, and now I have to write Jimothy's on the thinnest fucking ice.
Oh, this is gross. My generic tablet device went into dark mode, and I do not like the colors of this curriculum spreadsheet in dark
It's
mode.
not good. I've seen it. It's
Too
not
much.
good.
My generic branded tablet.
So you got Jimothy now. How loyal they are to you shall be determined.
Well, they have some
If it's,
incentive.
if it's still glowing purple, then clearly something is still going on with the frog, so.
Is Billy Harmon still glowing
Red?
red?
Yes.
Okay.
Thin ice.
The toads you slayed, when their bodies lost their life source, they did fade.
Okay.
The color. Those were the orange and, gosh,
Green?
green. Thank you. No, it wasn't green.
Blue?
You did the colors for it. Was it yellow?
Blue.
Oh, it was blue. It was blue. Yeah, orange and blue.
Orange and blue.
Yeah.
That was on purpose, John Stacy.
UF was slaying.
You're on thin ice.
Everyone's on thin ice around me.
All right, you guys go to the bedroom. Anything bedrooms? You guys doing anything
Yeah, we do.
of note that I should know before I end this day?
Just fucking.
Real twin magic going on.
Fucking phallic shape structure. That's all we got.
So is everybody going to sleep?
Yeah.
Yeah.
After I know that everybody's asleep, I'll go out because I don't want to wake Sarah up to the living room. And I'll sit cross-legged on the couch and I'll have Jimothy in my hands because I'm going to focus on him while I meditate a little bit. And I'll go, I know that you don't really come to me when I call every time, but I'm really hoping that you can help me figure out what's going on. Because I'd really like to make some candy that tastes really cool, but I don't want to end up as a giant glowing person. So if you could come and talk to me, that would be really great.
So you're sleep, but like, are you doing this in your head? Like, sorry.
Yeah, kind of slightly out loud, but mostly in my head, like whispering while I meditate
Okay.
to my patron.
With a
Okay.
frog.
I have to focus on something. And Billy Harmon's just so cute.
Okay.
Billy and Jimmy.
Billy and Jimmy. What's her name? Jim. Jim. Also Jim.
As you begin to take your sleep, there is this familiar sensation as it goes to black. And you find yourself in the center. It's almost like you're zoomed out and you see a figure right in the middle. And your vision just begins going into that figure, like you're zooming in. And it's the back of you. It's not your happy, perky self. It's your colder, exterior self.
But look at that ass, though.
Pizza has an ass.
You look around you, and there's this dripping. And it's this black liquid. And the whole ground ripples. It's almost like you're standing on the liquid. And it just drips, splashes, wades out across.
Monka, you reached out to me.
Yes.
What is it you seek?
I really want to make this funny candy, right? And I kind of want to try something new, but I would have to like get some ice and pour the liquid on top of it and freeze it. But if I eat it, I could, turn into a big monstrous person, and that wouldn't be great. And so I'm just kind of wondering what you can tell me about the liquid.
This hand, bark, like, reaches out, holds this vial, or no, flask.
I had enough flask.
Flask, holds it, and you see this bark hand, green painted fingernails, little bits of leaves, small leaves like lemon leaves. You know what I'm talking about? Hold them down, looks at it.
You tried it, no?
Yeah, I've tried it twice now. The
Smells
first
sweet.
time,
Yes, the first time it really wasn't, but this next time it really, really was. Delicious even.
Takes a drop, puts it on the finger.
It is familiar. You encountered this earlier, did you know? Monka, what did you find? What is your findings? What do you believe?
well,
Kind of just rubs it on their cloak.
I suppose it's not really a good thing, since both times terrible, terrible things have happened. So maybe it's a candy to feed to Billy to make him fight for me.
I like that you have a sense of utility. You don't see item as evil, you see it as useful.
Very few things are truly evil.
Even the most truly evil of items can still be used for good.
Sometimes I think Grayson is truly evil.
Grayson, is this a student at Strixhaven with you?
Yes.
What has he done? Why do you not like this Grayson?
Oh, he's just kind of a total dick in general, you know?
He sounds like a silver quill.
Do I know that he's in Silverclaw? Is he in Silverclaw?
No, he's first year that he.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe. I'm not really sure.
I never liked silver quills.
I'm sure they're not all bad.
Oh no.
This substance, I could tell you what it is, but that ruins the fun.
Okay. But, like, should I eat it though? Or would you recommend that I not do that? Or is that part of the
I'll
fun?
give you one small bit of information.
Mm-hmm.
I created it.
Well, okay then. Well, then it has to be good.
Interesting. Interesting, Monka. I did not expect you to find this so early.
Well, it's always good to exceed expectations.
I believe the same. And you have exceeded mine.
Oh, thank you.
Your friends.
Mm-hmm.
Your party. He looks off, and it's almost like he's looking at the rooms of where they are in this black space.
Honk shoo.
I grant you a gift.
Thank you.
And you slowly, the zoom out happens. You all wake up the next day, level 4.
Hey! I was like, and you have to roll in character.
What?
What?
And this is a good point for us to take our dinner break. For us. So we'll went in that session there, got through the fight. A little bit of an interesting reveal there with what's going on with some of that substance. Still a lot to learn. With that being said, that was our session 9 of Strixhaven, Syllabus of Shenanigans. Stay tuned because we got a lot of fun stuff coming out for you guys in multiple ways. Just to name a few, we name dropped in our previous episode about our new episode of Spelljammer coming out, hosted by our wonderful DM Andrew. We also today are really excited. I think we might talk a little bit about more at dinner, maybe, or something like that today, about a fear torment table system coming extremely soon for our playtest. So I'm excited to get that one going. That'll be hosted by our wonderful Mary. We got our brochures coming in for us today.
Brochures.
Nice.
So we're excited about this playtest for it. Maybe we'll make it special on a spooky day.
Wink.
Other than that, I think that's the big announcements of what's going on. Also, if you get a chance, make sure you leave a comment about how happy you are that our two wonderful people, Nate and Mary, are now engaged. It is extremely exciting. You guys have been together for a while now, right? So it's
Almost 10 years.
Almost 10 years. This is really cool. This is awesome news.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you guys can make their day by sending them a little comment, about how happy we are, because we are extremely happy and excited for your guys' planning of it and stuff like that and what ends up happening.
Wedding.
Yes. Any announcements before I leave this all?
Grandma's fucking tight.
One might say too tight. Gosh. That with no context, that inside joke is just...
I took one for the team.
We're gonna leave it. No context.
Random out of context jokes. Check out Instagram and Twitter.
Yes. Yeah, Instagram, Twitter,
And Facebook
there
and
it is.
Patreon, and always check out our YouTube for more videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should check out all the stuff we do.
And if you just slightly like what we're doing, give us a little like and subscribe. Send us a message. Gmail is lizardsandlocations@gmail.com for all those podcast people who might be listening to this, right? So you guys can find us on Gmail there.
YouTube really likes it when you press the like button.
Yeah.
They really like it.
And they like it even more when you hit the subscribe button.
They fucking
Yeah.
pop off when you do
Yeah.
that, and it really does help more than anyone could really ever understand. Like if you know anything about the YouTube algorithm, no, just the interaction part is just that's all they care about.
Comments,
And
subscribes.
John
Literally.
checks that thing all the time, so when he sees it, he gets super excited,
I do.
jumping up and down, massive smile on his face.
Yeah, so screw the algorithm. Just do it so that John is
Just
happy.
do it so
Just
John
know
looks
that the moment you
absolutely
hit it,
ridiculous.
within about an hour or so, I am jumping up and down.
Yeah. So
Whether it's at work or not.
if you like that
you're asking
picture-
what the hell's going on. But.
If you like that mental image, go for it.
Yeah. Just see some strong jaw ale.
Hell yeah.
All right. So, any other announcements? We good? We
Good.
gravy?
Gravy.
We groovy?
Groovy.
Let's groovy grave.
Groovy grave? Who is some food?
Hell yeah.
Sounds good. All right. Peace out, guys. Stay tuned for the post-credits little music. Listen to our outro by our wonderful Hypertech.
Can we roll yet?
Can we roll yet? Like, seriously.
And we roll.